it's Annie and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be doing the palette tag. This was started by Allie, Glines, and Samantha March. I'm going to go through a list of questions, sort of rating my palette. So this is what I want you guys to do. I'm going to leave the questions up there. You don't have to answer all of them, okay, girl? But you can pick a couple, maybe your favorite one, your oldest one, whatever. Just kind of leave that in the comments below because I would love to hear from you. And if you're new here, welcome. I share makeup, skincare, sometimes fashion. If that's something that interests you, I would love you to join us here. Just click that button below, hit that subscribe button. Also click that notification bell too, girl, because I don't want you to miss out on any of my future content. Let's get into it. Okay, so first question is, show my most expensive palette. So this would be my Tom Ford palette. And I got this one a couple of years ago at the Nordstrom sale, and I love this palette. I really, really love this palette. Beautiful colors. I don't really have, I know you probably think I do, but I don't. I don't have colors like this in my other palettes, so I really, really love it. I love the color payout. This particular one too is so buttery, creamy. Love it. So this, I believe, was $75. I could be wrong on that, but I believe it was. You got a lipstick with it, a little mini one. Okay, Tom Ford pants. Let me just say something right now. Love it. Packaging is nice, although it's, you know, gets dirty because it's in my makeup. I love the colors, girl. But last year I bought one at the Nordstrom sale and I returned it because I was like, where's the color? Where's the color? I didn't see any color. Do you see color? No, I didn't see any color when I put on my eyes. For $75 freaking, I better see some damn color in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind spending money on products, but I don't want to see it on my eyes. This one I can see. That one last year was like, girl, no, that one back. So this is a $75 palette. This is a $75 palette. That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't know which one to choose because I feel like this one's more expensive than this one because I'm getting more shadows than this one. I don't care about the ounces, how many ounces. People do the ounce thing and say, well, you're old. You know what? I don't care. I want to have more selection of color for the money. Do you know what I'm saying? You hear me, girl. Yeah. The most affordable palette would probably be this one. This is Emily's Revolution, the Wants palette. I hardly ever use this. I'm going to be honest with you. It's a beautiful palette, beautiful colors. They're just not colors that I gravitate towards. I just don't. I think these all look great on Emily. She has beautiful eyes. But on me, I don't like the way it's laid out, to be honest with you. I don't. I wish all the same colors would be together, like have the oranges and the purples and the green. Like I wish it was laid out like that. I don't like the way it's all over the place because I just don't like the way it's laid all over the place. I think though it's supposed to be like a quad. I think that's how it's supposed to be. I don't know. I just don't like the way it's laid out. I'm just telling you, I don't like that at all. So I hardly ever use this. I keep it, but I rarely use it. I just don't. It's one that I don't use very much, but that's the least expensive one that I have. My everyday palette, this is another hard one because I switch around a lot. So I'm going to show you the one that I've been using the most lately, but it's hard to say because, you know what I mean? I really tried. I'm going to show you a couple that I've been rotating. Can I do that? I'm going to do that. Okay. So I'm going to show you the 3 that I've been rotating lately that have been my everyday because I really don't have one that I've just been grabbing every day. So one of them is this one. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. This one's very new to me. I love it. I'm wearing some of these colors on my eyes today and I just love this palette. I love the colors. They're blendable. They're pigmented. Love them. Love her shadows. The other one that is in my rotation too is this one. This is my Chanel Cruz collection. You're going to see these again in this video. But yeah, this is another one that I just love to use. And sometimes I will use a couple palettes together. Okay. And this is the other one. This is from Fit Glow Beauty. I love this one. So this is a blush and these are the shadows. Girl, I don't know what voodoo they put in this. But normally I get transfer from my mascara with all of my shadows. I can put a powder there. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. This, I don't get it. So I don't know what's in this shadow that's preventing my mascara from transferring, but I love it. A lot of times I will throw one of these lighter colors on top here just so I don't get that transfer. So I did that today, although I do have some of that on my eye too as well. So I use these two palettes today. Love. So those have been in my rotation every day. Most colorful palette would be this one. This is from the Emily's Edit one again. This is probably my most colorful palette and I don't use it. So I'm not attracted to these. When I see a lot of different colors, I know I'm not going to wear them. They're pretty, they're beautiful colors, but I just don't get into all that. I don't like to wear a lot of heavy makeup. This is probably a little heavy for me today because sometimes I go lighter on my eyeshadow, but I just don't like to wear, I don't like to wear a lot of color on my eyes. I'm very, very minimal. I'm usually do a neutral eye. It's just what I feel most comfortable wearing. Smallest palette I have is this one. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Golden Goddess palette. I love this palette. All shimmers, but her shimmers are so subtle and so beautiful that I think even on a mature eye, I think they are just absolutely gorgeous. Anytime I wear this palette, I get compliments all the time, either in a video or if I am out someplace, I always get compliments when I wear this one. I really, really love that palette, but it's expensive, so that's why I like to get her bigger palettes, because I feel like I'm getting more for the money with this, so I don't spend a lot on these, but I do really like this one. It's the only small one of hers that I have. The biggest palette I have, it's probably a tie, but I'll show you a new one. Probably will be this one. This is the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. This is the original one. I love this palette. So yes, it does have a couple different colors, but if you cover that up, it's mostly just neutral colors in there. I love this palette. I think it's blendable, pigmented. I will never buy anything from this brand again. I just shared a video on it. I don't know if it's going up before this one or not, but I won't spend it on it, but I will still enjoy using this palette because it's a beautiful palette. The palette with the best memory, I feel like I've skipped some questions, but we'll go back to it. I'm probably out of order here. The one with the best memory for me is this one, and this is from Anastasia. This is the Soft Glam palette. When this came out, I think I used this for months. Every single day for months, just this exclusively. We were moving from Illinois to Florida, so this came with me, and so I just have a lot of memories connected to this. Like I remember putting this on before we went to go see the Foo Fighters in Nashville. Just remember, you know, I just remember our trip and our journey, and this was part of that journey. So that's the connection I have with this. I'm not really sentimental, so you know, once I feel like it's not good anymore or I've hit enough pan on it, I don't know if I would keep this forever because I'm not that person. But I do have a lot of sentiment towards this palette. I really love it. Beautiful colors, and I just have a lot of good memories from it. Palette worth the hype, in my opinion, this one. I wish this was part of their regular line. I really, really do. And I actually wish they would do these instead of the quads. I really love this palette. This again is the Cruz collection palette. I love the colors. It's so nice because it's travel friendly too. You can create different looks with it. It's pigmented, it's blendable. I love it. I love that palette. Not worth the hype. Okay, here we go. So here's the deal. 2. The Huda palettes. Totally overhyped. I bought this one. I thought the colors were really pretty, but I'm going to tell you, I don't pull for this one. I don't. Every time I wear this, people say I look like I have allergy eyes, and there's a lot of glitter and stuff like that in here. It just, I think it's overhyped. I don't think the quality is that great. So even though I bought this one, I decided I'm going to buy this one anyways because the packaging, I'm going to be honest, the packaging got to me. She's good at her packaging. But the product itself is no. I can't create a lot of different looks with this. I don't know why I bought it. I spent a lot of money. This one I actually got on sale. I don't know if I did on this one, if I got it at the Sephora sale. But this one I got a little bit of a discount, but totally not worth the money. Save your money. I'm just not impressed with Huda palettes, her lip glosses. I know it's not part of this video, but I just feel like Huda is a very overhyped brand. I really do. I don't think it's worth the money. I think she's very bold to be charging that kind of money for mediocre palettes. Save your money, in my opinion. If you love her palettes, that's great. I'm not trying to insult you, but I'm just saying for me, you know, I just say it like it is, and I just don't think it's worth it. I'm just telling you. Like, I could be telling you go buy that. I'm saying no, save your money. Save your money. Okay. Favorite palette from my favorite brand. This is hard. This is hard because there's so many palettes that I like. I'm one of those people that can't make up their mind because it could change, you know? Because I could say this is my favorite palette because I have a lot of memories attached to it. I love the shadows in here. And when I was using this every day, I would tell you this is my favorite one. But I use so many different ones right now, I don't know. Like I love the Fit Glow Beauty one, although it's not worth it. I mean, it's really beautiful, but it's really expensive. Use a code if you use this, I'm just telling you. But I do really love it. I love my Charlotte Tilbury's. I can't pick one. I really can't. I'm sorry, I can't pick my favorite. I can't. So I hope that's okay because I can't pick. I don't have like a favorite. If I had a favorite, that would, for me, that would mean that's all I would use every single day. And I'm trying to get better about using my palettes and rotating some, so I can't. So I can't answer that. Is that okay with you? Are you okay with that? Okay. Well, it does say show your favorite palette from a favorite. Okay. So since you're saying that, okay, then I will say this. My favorite from... I still can't answer it. So my favorite palette from a favorite brand, I'll just say this. I've always said that I've loved Anastasia's formula, although they're not consistent. There's been some that I've used or heard about that have not been good. And I don't get every single palette from her. I'm not on the bandwagon. So there's been a lot of palettes. The last palette I bought from Anastasia, I think, was the Norvina. That's the last one I bought. I haven't bought any of the other collaborations because none of them really excited me. But this one I used a lot. So I would say this is my favorite palette from my favorite brand because I guess that would be my favorite brand. But I've been getting more from Charlotte Tilbury lately, so, but I'll say Anastasia. Most used palette probably again would be this one. Probably would be the Soft Glam palette because you can see I even hit pan on it. So I would say that the Soft Glam palette was probably my most used palette because I use this for months, but I'm really like, I mean, this one has been used a lot too, and I've only had it for a year. I haven't hit pan on anything yet though, but I can see some of them are getting, this one especially is getting like really, I can see I've got a little dip in there. I'm probably going to hit pan on that pretty soon. But I guess overall, I would say this is probably my most used palette. My newest palette, so I did skip some of these. I'm sorry, these are going to be all over the place. So I'm refilming this. My newest palette is this one. This is the Charlotte Tilbury palette. Pillow Talk. Love it, love it, love it. Mostly mattes in this one. She usually does a lot of shimmers, which I love her shimmers. But it's nice to have more mattes, and that's one of the things that attracted me to this. So love this, love that palette. My oldest palette that I have would probably be my Jaclyn Hill. That's the next question. Oldest palette. Jaclyn Hill would be the oldest palette. I had other palettes that were older and I just did a clean out, so I don't have them. I am not someone that holds on to all of my palettes. I just don't. Once I stop using them, I got everything out of it that I want and it's starting to get old. I just get rid of it. I don't hold on to stuff. I know some people do, but I'm not that sentimental. So when I'm done with something, it's done. So this is actually my oldest palette, is my Jaclyn Hill palette. I haven't used this in a while, but I do really love this. So this one I am going to hold on to because I should pull it out and use it. I just don't like to promote it on my channel because I don't like to promote her anymore. After the lipstick thing, it just was a big turn off for me. So yeah, I don't really talk about her on my channel. I think I answered everything. I just kind of got a little mixed up there. Sorry about that. So that's what happens when you have to reshoot a video. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. So let me know, answer a couple of the questions. At least I would love to know like what your favorite, your least favorite, and maybe not worth the hype, and one that you use every day. Like maybe answer some of those questions. Just would be curious to hear your thoughts. And we're not going to be on the same page. Some of the things that I don't like, you might like, and it's okay. And you might say, you know, I hate Charlotte Tilbury palettes. It's not worth the money. That's okay. You can share your opinion on that. So as long as we're always respectful about things on this channel, I'm cool with it. It's just I don't like when people just get really raw and nasty about stuff, but would love to hear from you as well. And even if you're not into luxury makeup, just tell me what your favorite, you know, palettes are. Would love to hear from you as well. So thank you again so much for joining me. Really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Would really appreciate it if you would share it. You can follow me on Instagram, and I will catch you guys all in my next video. Bye. The palette tab. I'm sorry if you're gonna hear noise in the background. I live in Florida. There's always noise here. Oh, brother. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be doing the palette challenge. Because Mama doesn't have any $125 palette. Because